All right, hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about how to read a particular bill. Potentially you have a bill in mind. You know that it's making its way through the legislature and you would like to know what it actually says. What is the actual language? So let's figure out how to do that. So the legislative website, leg.wa.gov, and the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is decide what biennium your bill was talked about in the legislature. I'm going to pick the 2023-2024 biennium, and I'm going to put in bill number 1915. I hit search, and then we get to our bill information page. I'm going to scroll down to where the documents are. On the left, you have your actual legal language. This is the information that if this bill is passed, this becomes part of the RCW, the Revised Code of Washington. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to click on the one that's at the bottom because that's the most recent version. We get here and we're going to see a variety of things. First of all, you have the bill number. This is a substitute House Bill 1915, which means that there was an original bill and they threw that one out and substituted it with this one. You then see what session it was introduced in, and then all of the different sponsors. You can see that this one was sponsored by the House Education Committee, and those are all of the people who are in that committee. We're going to now scroll down. The first thing that you're going to see is what is the title of this bill and what is it doing to the law itself. So you can see it's an act, and then after that, that is the title of the bill. What is it doing? Well, bills can do one of two things in the law. They can either amend the existing law, or they can add a new section to the law. This bill is doing both of those things. So we'll scroll down a little bit. You can see that this first part is underlined. It says new section. Anytime in a bill, when something is underlined, that means it's new. You can see that it's adding to section chapter 28A.230 of the RCW, the Revised Code of Washington. If we scroll down, we're then going to see section 2. Section 2 is amending the law. So anytime anything is struck through, that means those portions are being taken out of the law. And again, anything that's underlined means that it's being added to the law. And then all of these will be struck from the law. Then we get into new section again. You can see that it's underlined. Now, say you don't want to read all the bill. You are really more interested in the meat of the bill. This is where your bill reports are going to be very handy. Your bill reports are in chronological order here on the bill information page. So they start with the first one that was put out. Bill reports are written by the legislative staff. It's a nonpartisan staff. They don't work for the Republicans or the Democrats, and they just write up a summary of the bill. So we're going to go ahead and click on the House Bill Report. This is when the bill was in the House. Now, this is very similar to the actual bill. We get the title, we get a brief description, we get the sponsors, but now here's the really good stuff. You get a brief summary of the bill. So if you don't want to read all the language in the bill, you can come here and just really understand what is this bill going to do. Then if you scroll down, you get the background on why did this committee think this bill was important. The other thing that I really like to use the bill reports for, these will also summarize the public testimony for the bill. So the bill report is a great complement to the original bill. I like to look at them both, but if you just need a quick, easy way to understand what the bill that you're studying is about, go to the bill reports. And that is the best way to find out all the information that you need to know.